So now decision time. The 5 shooters you think will give you the best opportunity to win the match. Some very, very significant matches in the history of world soccer have been decided with the intensity and the drama of the penalty kick shootout. Many people agree that it is the most horrible way to decide a soccer match, especially after two teams have fought and clawed their way through overtime sessions. Some recent Champions League finals in UEFA of recent memory come to mind. Most notably 2008 in Moscow between Manchester United and Chelsea. That was decided by a penalty kick shootout. 2012 as well, Chelsea and Bayern Munich in Munich was also decided by a penalty kick shootout. And most recently in the World Cup, the 2006 final between France and Italy decided by penalty kicks. 5 shooters alternate, and if we're still tied, sudden death until we decide a winner. Well, Honeniga had a lead in the 65th minute after the header by Andrew Eggers off the corner kick, and looked pretty good to win this match outright in normal time, because a couple of goals in the 70th or 67th minute and the 78th minute were disallowed by the officials. A Yair Ortega goal, which had fortunately dribbled to him near the far post, was disallowed. Then after the 4th free kick or set piece in succession by Boylan, where apparently the ball did not cross the line completely. Yair Ortega managed to send this match into extra time with a strike just inside the 18-yard box with 42 seconds remaining. So now the captains will have a meeting and a coin toss in midfield to determine which team will shoot first and which goal they'll be shooting at. Wind, definitely not a factor. We have not had any of it here tonight, except for maybe a gust here or there. So it doesn't really matter which end of the field Boylan and Honeniga shoot into, because the wind will not factor into it at all. But this is definitely a tense moment for both teams, as the fans who have definitely been treated to one of the most classic NIC-10 soccer matches that I could remember in recent history, and certainly one of the all-time classics between these two rivals, that will be decided by the penalty kick shootout. It looks like these shooters are lining up at midfield, and it looks like they'll be taking shots on the goal to our right. Honeniga gets the honors of shooting first. Zach Moore, who had a header cleared off the line by Tristan Davenport, is your first shooter here in the penalty kick shootout. Moore, one of the team captains for Hononegah. Nathan Wisby, only a junior. We'll see if he's up to the task here. Zach Moore sets it how he wants it on the spot. And now a hush, a deafening silence over the crowd here at Titan Stadium. Moore's approach. It's in. Hononegah strike first. 1-0 here in the penalty kick shootout. And now it's Boylan's turn to see if they can match it. Alexis Galvez, the junior forward, against Henry Reynolds. Nails it. Henry Reynolds almost had a chance to save that. Struck too hard by Galvez. We're tied at 1. Second round. It'll be the goal scorer for the Indians, Andrew Eggers, the senior, to take it. Scored on a header to put Hononegah ahead. We'll see what he can do with his feet. Drives it right past the hands of Wisby. Wisby thought he had it, just like Reynolds thought he had the previous kick attempt. Hononegah back on top. Yair Ortega, the junior, looks to level this penalty kick shootout at 2. Ortega levels it. 2-2 after 2 rounds. That'll bring another captain, Nick Stella, up to the penalty spot. Stella trying to keep the streak of successful PK attempts alive. It's in. Hononegah back on top. And now we'll see if Giovanni Martinez can level it yet again. Haven't had a penalty kick miss yet in the shootout. And Martinez keeps the streak alive. 3-3. And the fact that we may need extra shooters in this penalty kick shootout is looming large as Ian Horde will be the next round shooter for Hononiga. We had a couple of near saves, but Horde puts that one over the crossbar. Horde maybe tried to finesse that one a little too much. A gut-wrenching feeling as a penalty kick taker when you airmail it or otherwise miss the target completely. Saves are one thing. But now Jaime Vera has a chance to put Boylan on top in the shootout for the first time. Vera is only a sophomore. Boylan leads 4-3. So now the pressure is really mounting for Cody Green. All captains except Sam Collins have had a penalty kick attempt. Green must make it, or else this one is done. Green into the back of the net. Hononiga is still alive. But now, the final shooter in the first five Tristan Davenport. Davenport into the back of the net. Boylan wins. Tristan Davenport, who has played an absolutely marvelous match, gives the Boylan Titans the 2013 NIC-10 Championship. Five for your final in the penalty kick shootout. 2-1 your final. Boylan 2013 NIC-10 Champions. Give